using is that 3, but for the free card worth 4. So it's just fun. So this we used to do every time this card would come up. And sometimes this would be your first epic card, so you use it a lot, because your first epic card you use a lot. So my friend Jen hates shuffling this. She hates it. She gets so mad at me. So we shuffle the deck after all of the cards get put back, and then the cards that were used do not get used and shuffled. Whereas originally I had it where all of the cards get put back, where essentially you could pick the same card every time if you could get lucky. So my Gambit, or my epic card, is a card where we use the Gambits again. Otherwise, they're normally not in the game anymore. So again, you would set up your deck. Here I'm setting up the deck. So we're going to put mine here because we were just talking about it. We'll put Violent J here, and then we'll put one of the other new ones from the new. I was going to put the other one that I have, which is Buddies, but I don't know where Buddies is. So we'll just put this one because it's my favorite of the new. Like 17, I'm going to kill for it. I don't even know. I don't even know if I would pick Violent J. Yes, I would. I'm lying. I would not pick myself. I would pick 13. If I'm spending 13, I would buy 17 first, because 17 is a killer. 17 is 5 karma, and you may choose one item card and an opponent that an opponent has out and make them discard it, even if it's protected by the box. So that's a bitchin' ass card. So you got your 3 here. Epics are going to go in this corner here, out of the way. You can kind of see these, which I don't mean. We'll get this later. And again, I don't need to read any of these, but the back of this card is telling you the value of one of the deck's choices. So one of the things is like Community Chest and Chance, just like Monopoly. One of them is roll the dice and see what number you get. And one of them is pick a card, which is a flavor card, which is what we're going to do next. And that's part of the bring up the cards that you get special, because it's the stupid Shaggy Show card, which I do not like. But apparently the Shaggy Show card, because they only gave it away for like 5 seconds, is worth a lot of money. I just don't like the card. I mean, it's definitely not my, like, I'm gonna die, I gotta have that card so badly. But yeah, I have to plug in my phone, thank goodness. I am at 20%, but I took this out now so I can charge my phone, because I don't have that thing in. Let's see. Maybe I could come just a little bit closer. Why can't I come a little bit closer? Yes? Maybe? No, I don't know if that helps. Okay. So this card right here, which is the Shaggy Show card. This card's a great card. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is a great card, but it only comes up once. So you only get to use it one time, essentially. And really, in like the game from A to B, when the flavor card deck, the epic card deck, any card of the decks is empty, you're done with the game. So you're not going to get to use this 10 times. Yes, there is a card that I don't know that I can play without that does get to bring the game back. But then again, when you empty out this deck, when it goes on the bottom, then it's kind of on the bottom. Ooh, it's weird that it's shaking. I don't know why it's shaking. It's shaking a lot. Maybe, let me do this. I don't know why. Is it shaking, or is it just me? Okay, maybe it was just me. I'm not going to touch it again. Okay, so I feel like this is like, oh, pause. No, I'm in there. Okay. I can't fucking tell. That's a 20-second delay. I don't know what happened. So, the flavor cards. Again, the Shaggy Show is one of them. Community Chest Chance, just like in Monopoly, you get to pick them. Wow, I don't know what is happening with the screen right now. It feels like it's shaky. Wow, that looks crazy. Okay, I don't know why it is doing that. Okay. Maybe it will stop doing that now. Okay. I think it looks better now. I don't look like a janky. So, flavor cards. Community chest. There is an item card, which we're going to talk about those in a second, that lets you pick one of these flavor cards all the time. Your flavor card is down here, like that. Alright, again, I don't need to put this out. I'm just going to try one more time and look for the fucking card that's missing. Alright, I just seen one of the cards. Okay, so we'll just do this one, this one. Perfect, perfect. Look at all these cards right in a row. Alright, holy crap. These were right next to each other. That's insane. Okay, this card. Ugh, I don't even want to show this card. I fucking hate it so much. Every time it comes up, I swear. Every single time. Every time I get so mad. Okay. And let me get 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I still don't know where the Buddies card is, but I do have one of the new cards in here. So, when we get the Oracle, so again, not going to be separate back at now. It's all going to be the same. I hate this fucking card. So, in the new deck, but again, you're going to be playing it all the time, there are tarot cards. These tarot cards are Rachel's gift to the game. I'm a firm believer that Rachel never played this game. Oh, really laggy. Yeah, it's really laggy. So is my voice with the words, but then it's really laggy? Possibly. I don't know how to fix that. There is something that I can do. I just gotta figure it out. So these cards are an everybody card. So essentially they're supposed to like help you out. Obviously, like tarot, like see your future, like help you out, make you do stuff good. So when you get this card, this is essentially a tarot card, the tarot card of death. It says every player may abolish a card from the hand or discard pile. Now again, in general, I feel like death is not a good card. This card is a great card when it comes up. When it comes up, it goes into the abyss. Now I would say that this abyss situation, which is over here in the corner, not really an important thing, but right there in the corner is the abyss, right there. Not important though to the game really, but people sometimes put in the abyss all of their cards, and some people keep them separate. They keep the tarot cards separate. They put a little pile right here of the starter cards, and then they keep their main deck cards on the other side of the table. Either way, everybody plays it a little bit different, but very similar. This one here is again another tarot card. It is the Knight of Wands. It's so funny. I don't even ever read the top of the cards, so that's why I don't know the names of them, because I don't do tarot cards. This basically, at the end of the day, this gets every single person who's playing a flavor card. Flavor card being the community chance chesty cards. Starting with the person whose turn it is. So when it is your turn in the game, your turn is not complete until you put your cards down. Now, there is a question that possibly I will see Lewis at the float, and I will be able to answer it, but I may not see him at the float. I don't know that he did any of the floating. Lewis is this person. He's the person that made the game with a jump steady. This is also a Fiend card. We're going to talk about those in a second. And then, of course, if I'm talking about tarot cards, fuck this card. I got to talk about this card. This card is, again, the reason why I don't think that Rachel played this game. What is this called? See, the Three of Swords, this should be death. This card should be the death card. So this card, basically, I don't know that it is ever a fucking good card for you, because you have to give up one of your cards to someone else for free. And for no reason. They just have to, as soon as that card comes up, everybody has to trade cards. I hate it. It is my least favorite card in the entire deck. When you're playing the game, I'm going to just put this here in the spot for just a moment. So we talked about the fiends. We're going to talk about the item cards. This is an item card. It's also a specialty card. Specialty meaning it is made by somebody else. So the thickness of the card is a little bit different. Can you tell? I feel like, yeah, possibly you can tell. But also, I'm going to show this first. So this is a normal card back. The back of a normal card. Again, mine do look very beat up. This is the back of this card. Again, it does not look beat up like my other cards. Here's a different card back. Not with all that white shit on it. Not played with so much. These cards find their distress in a weird spot, probably from us shuffling. But this is from the Juggalo Yacht Club. I don't even know if that exists anymore. But this is JYC is Juggalo Yacht Club. And this is a item card. An item card is a card that you use at all times during your turns. And you can use it as many times in your turns, or as many times as you have turns, if that's the kind of card that it is. This specific card, again, is a specialty extra card. I had to buy it from someone from the Yacht Club. It was a pack of 4 cards total. One of the cards is this one. This item card lets you save one card that's not an epic that you don't use in your turn. So essentially it turns your next game into a game that has a 6-pack. I feel like it's a possibility that, no, I feel like this is the thing that people want to see on this game is gaming, not necessarily, maybe not board gaming, but gaming in general. So now we've talked about item cards, we talked about fiends. The one thing I did not say is that both of these cards will typically sit underneath the board, and you will use them every single time that it's your turn. And a fiend card also sits out because you can use it at any time. So usually a fiend is something to fuck somebody else over, so you don't use it during your turn, you use it against somebody else during their turn. For example, Mr. Happy's card says you can use it for 2 karma, so you can always use it for yourself. It just isn't something you get to keep forever. It doesn't have a game point. It doesn't have a value at the end of the game. But Mr. Happy's card says 2 karma, or you may abolish this card, so put it into the garbage over here. You may abolish this card to stomp an opponent's card being played, and then you also get to draw another card. So if I use this for anything, I get rid of it right away. I don't get to reuse it. If I use this card, it can just stay here and I get to use it every time. That's usually what an item card is. Some of them are special, where that if you use them, you have to take them out of play, but they go back into your deck and you shuffle them back out again later. And they also reward you for then putting them out, because it says when you use the card for the first time, you get to draw a card. So it's not like losing a space when the item cards aren't necessarily worth something. Then you get into, so now we have the item cards, and now we get into the cards that are actually game played cards. So that's going to be Dark Carnival. That's going to be Psychopathic. And that is going to be Underground. Now, what these things represent, I don't necessarily know, are all themed exactly the same. Also, when we're noticing these cards, these are Tom Wood art or remakes of Jump Steady's thought process or song descriptions put into art. The ones that are of the artists, of course, are of the artists.